Hello Packers fans, my bitter rivals. Matthew Golden is the first wide receiver drafted by the Packers in the first round since 2002, and of course he is. As a Lions fan, he was one of my favorite prospects, and you can check out my pre-draft scouting report to dive deeper into my pre-draft thoughts on him. But in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down some plays, highlighting what he will bring to the Packers. Golden is more than just his elite speed. Now, don't get me wrong, he does have elite speed, but he's also a great hands catcher. And on this play against Kentucky, he's going to be running a dig route, and Kentucky's going to be sending a blitz at him. And so what's going to end up happening is the players right near him, in front of him, line of scrimmage, aren't going to be covering him. This player is going to drop back into playing a deeper zone, and this one's going to drop down into playing the hook flat kind of big area of the middle of the field, the hook curl area, I should say. And so he's going to run this route, and he's going to be very lucky to make this cut here, just as this middle safety is going to cover a different route, and he's kind of just set up for success with this, with the way that the route develops, the way the play goes. He does have great wide open lane there to make a catch, but he makes a great hands catch at full speed just after turning his head around, and I quite like it, of course. As you can see here, he is up in the air, he's catching the ball, extended out of his frame, he's leaping while on the run. It's just a great catch, and it doesn't seem like a big wow factor. It's not, mossing anybody, but it's a catch that definitely can be reeled in differently, and he slowed down his release on that cut so that way he can catch it easily. He's not having to reach back to his back shoulder and make a catch while he's on the run on that dig. He set himself up for success with the route to make this an easy catch and to make it look so easy. Now let's get to his speed, because it is impressive and it is a big part of his game. He can hit top speed quick, and he uses that to add to yards after catch like he will do here. He's going to run a simple little in breaker, and using that speed, make a quick cut and pick up a lot of yards after the catch. One thing I do want to note is, on this play, there is severe off coverage being played. He's got, just about 9 yards separation from the nearest defender who will be covering him. And it's a little different than on this one, where after the snap you'll see that the safety is covering this slot receiver. It's a little bit different when you're a corner covering a wide receiver and you've got this much space between the two of you. It really is just off ball because he is so fast and he forces defenders to back up. Here he's doing the same thing he did on that last play. He's slowing down, he's going to make an easy catch, jump up for it, and this is when he's making that peak. He can see that there's going to be, defenders rallying for that interior of the field, and he's making a peek at the DB that was very off coverage on him, and he's going to go ahead, put his foot in the ground, use that speed, quickly get on the outside of him, make him miss this tackle, and this missed tackle, we'll call it at the 26, and he's going to end up going all the way down out at the 10, picking up an extra 16 yards because of his speed, his ability to make people miss immediately after the catch. Just foot in the ground, go, picks up that speed, gets a lot of yardage thanks to it. Overall, Matthew Golden was one of my favorite players of the draft. I had him with a pure first round grade, and I hate that he's a Packer, but you cheeseheads finally have yourselves a wide receiver 1. While I wouldn't anticipate him immediately stepping into that role, with how the Packers wide receiver room is built up, he will be the team's primary deep threat. And with the injuries that Christian Watson has suffered, I think that he's definitely going to be that main guy getting those deep shots early in the year, and then probably gain some momentum, gain some chemistry, and keep that role kind of going forward, but allow Christian Watson and a lot of those other receivers y'all all have to work a rotation. And I think Mecole Hardman and him definitely really add to take the top off the defense, a verticality to the game. And while I'm not saying Mecole Hardman's going to get a whole lot of snaps thanks to the depth of the receiver room, I definitely do think that as a deep threat, Matthew Golden will get a lot of snaps, and he's definitely the team's best fit for the deep threat role. Now, if it's a Hail Mary type situation, maybe throw Mecole Hardman out there as well and get as many people as deep as you can, because Jordan Love can throw a mean Hail Mary. With that, that's all of my thoughts on Matthew Golden, the newest Packer. Thank you all for watching.